If a person can access the email details, can access the call details using the police machinery of Delhi, then the person can go to any extent. So then what will happen to the right to privacy? That's why I was more keen to know what is the purpose of accessing these details.
Okay.
What is the preliminary inquiry done by the police so far? What is the information the Honorable Home Minister is having? He must share with the House, because this can, as I told, it cannot be taken in a casual manner, because the leader of the opposition himself, his phone details are sought by these people. I don't think any ordinary constable or ordinary individual will seek the details of call details of the leader of the opposition. There must be something more than meets the eye. There must be some forces who have got higher stakes involved in this.
Okay.
That's why if they are taking the details of the leader of the opposition, means they are keeping a watch on the functioning of the parliament.
Thank you.
That is the issue. One minute, sir.
Okay.
They are keeping a watch on the functioning of the parliament, on the parliamentary system, which is highly objectionable. Then nobody will be able to freely express their views, because this sort of this thing. Earlier we also have experience. I would like to know from the Home Minister, after the previous experience, where one of the members of our parliament, Rajya Sabha, his telephone was tapped, it was confirmed. What are the steps taken by the government to prevent such abuse? Let the Home Minister explain to the House.
Okay.
Then we can ask for further details.
Yeah. Thank you, Sri Ram Gopal Yadav.
श्रीमान माननीय गृह मंत्री जी का जो बयान है उसमें बहुत ही मैं कहूँगा कि एकदम अपर्याप्त सूचनाएं हैं। 4 लोग जो गिरफ्तार हुए हैं उसमें से एक ने ये कहा कि 10-15 अफसरों पर अन्य लोगों के कॉल डिटेल्स भी हमने उपलब्ध कराए। प्रश्न ये है कि देश के एक बहुत बड़े पॉलिटिकल लीडर के कॉल डिटेल्स की ज़रूरत किसी कांस्टेबल को क्यों पड़ी? कौन वो व्यक्ति हैं जो इन कॉल डिटेल्स में इंटरेस्टेड हैं? इसकी जानकारी करने की कोशिश की गई। इतने दिनों से पुलिस रिमांड पर थे, इसके बाद वो जुडिशियल कस्टडी में रह गए। अब तो कुछ जाने के बाद तो कुछ मिल नहीं पाएगा। और जो 10-15 अन्य अफसरों पर जिन लोगों के कॉल डिटेल लिए गए, उनकी इसमें कोई जानकारी नहीं है कि वे कौन कौन लोग थे जिनके कॉल डिटेल्स मांगे गए। समाचार पत्रों में जरूर निकला था कि उनमें से एक कांस्टेबल ऐसा है जो अरबपति है, जिसका नोएडा में एक पूरी अंबा मोटर्स के नाम से एक इंडस्ट्री है बहुत बड़ी, और इसने एक कॉल डिटेल का एक बता रहा है कि 1500 रुपया एक कॉल डिटेल का लेता था, एक कॉल डिटेल। तो जाने कितने लोगों का, और ये पैसा कौन देता था? इतने बड़े पैमाने पर पैसा देने का काम कौन कर रहा था? कौन इंटरेस्टेड था अरुण जेटली जी के कॉल डिटेल जानने की कि इनकी बात किनसे हुई, किसने इनके लिए टेलीफोन किया, इन्होंने किसके लिए टेलीफोन किया? और केवल अरुण जेटली जी की नहीं, संदेह ऐसा है कि इस पार्लियामेंट के, संसद के दोनों सदनों के 100 बड़े नेताओं के कॉल डिटेल्स खंगाले गए और ना, लेकिन इसमें कोई कम से कम 10-15 लोगों के, अन्य अफसरों पर 10-15 अफसरों पर अन्य लोगों के जो कॉल डिटेल्स निकाले गए, उनकी ही जानकारी आप देते तब भी लगता कि आपने कोई जानकारी दी है सदन को। इससे ज्यादा जानकारी तो समाचार पत्रों के माध्यम से हम लोगों को मिल चुकी। आपने कोई जानकारी नहीं दी माननीय गृह मंत्री जी। ये बिल्कुल अपर्याप्त सूचना है और ये गंभीर मामला है। मैं चाहूंगा कि इस मामले में ये बरसों से उठता रहा है कि नेताओं के फोन टैप होते रहे, और राज्यसभा के किसी भी मेंबर का फोन कॉल डिटेल जानने के लिए या टेप करने के लिए राज्यसभा के सभापति की अनुमति आवश्यक होनी चाहिए। ये प्रोविजन माननीय गृह मंत्री जी कीजिए। बिना राज्यसभा के चेयरमैन के अनुमति के किसी के भी कॉल डिटेल न दिए जा सकें, किसी का फोन टैप न किया जा सके। ये जब तक प्रोविजन नहीं होगा तब तक ये संसद सदस्यों के ऊपर हमेशा मनचाहे तरीके से ये डिटेक्टिव लोग ये अपने लिए काम नहीं करते हैं, ये तो किराए पे काम करते हैं। तो आपने ये जानने की कोशिश ही नहीं की कि कौन है वो व्यक्ति आखिर क्यों हमारे नेता लीडर अपोजिशन सारे विपक्ष के नेता हैं, आप क्यों छिपा रहे हैं? ये आरोप है, ये आरोप है। रूडी जी कह रहे हैं कि जानते हैं, छिपा रहे हैं। आखिर क्या मतलब है? क्यों सारी जानकारी सदन के सामने नहीं आना चाहती? मैं आपसे अनुरोध करूंगा कि पूरी जानकारी पूरा आप सारे लोग पूछ लें। इसके बाद उन और 15 लोगों के नाम जो आपने दिए हैं कि कौन लोग थे, उनके नाम देना चाहिए। और लगभग 100 लोगों के नाम जो हैं वो नाम आना चाहिए। और कौन कौन लोग इसके पीछे हैं, क्या उनका मंशा है, किस लिए ये कॉल डिटेल इकट्ठे किए जा रहे थे, और क्या कॉल डिटेल ही तक सीमित मामला था या कौन को सुने जाने की भी कोशिश की जा रही थी, ये जानना भी चाहेंगे। आप जब जवाब दें तो इसका स्पष्टीकरण बताएं।
डॉक्टर मैत्रियन।
थैंक यू सर।
Sir, sitting inside this house, we get less information from the Home Minister. I just walk across to the Central Hall. From the TV fitting there, I get more information, sir. Even the TV channels which are put in the Central Hall, they have given more information about this very same incident. Apart from the leader of opposition's name, they have given the names of other leaders also. At least 3-4 more names have been given. Now there are two types of phone tapping, sir. One is the official phone tapping done by the Ministry of Home Affairs. The second thing is outsourced phone tapping. This category probably comes under the outsourced phone tapping, sir. A couple of years ago, I had raised this very same issue in this house, that my mobile number was tapped by the then government of Tamil Nadu, which was outsourced to a private agency. I had raised it, and ADGP was involved in that outsourcing one. He is under suspension also now. Why I am raising this is whether this comes under the category of outsourced phone tapping. Now the minister has mentioned only about some incident. Now he should tell us from his home ministry what is the official numbers, the number of calls which have been authorized to be tapped by the home ministry. Maybe certain sensitive terrorist phone numbers, links, that is different. But at least members of parliament and political leaders, how many of their numbers have been authorized to be tapped by the home ministry? He has to give a number. I think a mere statement like this and a few clarification here and there may not suffice on this very sensitive issue of phone tapping of political leaders. We demand a full-fledged debate on this issue, sir.
Thank you very much. Prashant Chatterjee, बुलाए।
Sir, many a times it has been suspected that the political opponents sometimes are under scanner, serious scanner, through the tapping by the government. The present incident has a bearing to that. Sir, our leader's name has been included, I am told, in the list. And I asked him, Sitaram Yechuri's name. And I asked him whether anybody from the government side, while inquiring the affairs, has talked to him. He said no. I do not know whether any man has talked with our leader of the opposition and Mr. Sivananda Tiyari and so on, others. Sir, the Home Minister is liable to answer this to the House and inform the members. Sir, the main reason who is organizing such activities, he should inform us who is behind this plot, behind this game. And is there any relations with the ministry, Home Ministry and the government? What was the motive behind this incident? All these points should be cleared by the Home Minister. And why the agencies have not talked to the victims here, the phone tapping list, the leaders, this to be informed in the House.
Thank you. Sri Ravi Shankar Prasad.
Sir, it's a matter of deep concern that in 2013, we are constrained to discuss in the Parliament of phone tapping of political leaders, including the leader of opposition. I have read the statement very carefully, and I am very, very concerned as to how the Government of India and the Ministry of Home Affairs is functioning. Let me flag three straight away issues. A police constable is on unauthorized leave for 1 year. What action was taken against him? Number two, he was misusing the ID of a former ACP where he was posted for 6 months. What was the Home Department doing to monitor this complete unauthorized activity of his? Number three, he was doing it for the last 5-6 months. I understand there are well-defined norms as to how either phone can be tapped or even call records can be detailed. Honorable Minister, you will recall the matter has travelled to Supreme Court. The Supreme Court has given the guidelines. In specific cases, a specific order shall be given by the Home Secretary permitting the defined objective for which tapping shall be done or even call records shall be done. Here is a case that completely outsourcing has been done by a police constable working in ACP office, and the Government of India does not know. It is known only when Naresh ji raises the issue or the matter comes in the parliament or goes in the media. That is a very shocking affair. The second limb of my argument about the query is, I understand that there is proper technology available as to how phone can be tapped. That technological instrument can be availed only with proper permission by specified Government of India agencies. Now, how did private agency come to have that? Because that is a very serious question. It impinges upon, Honorable Minister, the entire house is one, you follow terrorists and their patrons for security considerations. But if leaders like Arun Jaitley or Sitaram Yechury or others, phones are being followed, it is a matter of very, very serious concern. The how did these tapping instruments or call records discovery instruments go to private hand? Did this detective agency take your permission? The surrounding circumstances, Honorable Minister, is very, very suspicious. Namely, as some of the members rightly indicated, is it a case of another professional body being used for collateral political purposes? CBI is a professional body used in the most rampant manner for political purposes. ED we have heard. Are we hearing the case of IB also being abused for political purposes? If that is the case, with due respect to professional body, it is a very sad day for the country. Therefore, Honorable Minister, apart from the queries, my last query is, what did the Home Department do with all the vast network of intelligence in Delhi that this was going for the last 1 year without any precipitate preventive action by do? I am sure there are some state actors, there are some non-state actors. And such a massive operation would not have been possible for the last 7, 8, 9, 10 months without some backing at some official level. Therefore, the House is keen to know. We would like a very frank answer from you.
Thank you, Sri Naresh Kashyap. Naresh Kashyap.
Naresh Agarwal.
No. Narendra Kashyap.
Thank you, sir.
I'll call. No, I'll call. Narendra Kashyap.
Sorry.
I'll give you time. Narendra Kashyap.
फोन टेपिंग की घटना देश और देश की सियासत के लिए एक बहुत बड़ा खतरा नजर आता है। क्योंकि राज्यसभा में नेता प्रतिपक्ष का जिस तरह से फोन टेपिंग का मामला सदन और देश के संज्ञान में आया है,